Alright, gang. Little trade recap of yesterday's shit. Got into a position. It was 2 ticks away from hitting TP. I'll show you, but then it retraced. So, high time frame. We had this 4 hour order block created off of the respect of this high time frame 4 hour fair value gap, right? Created off of that. Here it did not tap halfway. On ES it did, but ES was a little different. So here finally fills it, order block, and we get a little bit of respect, as you can see from this 4 hour. This is the 4 hour, right? And as you can see, we get the tap in, and then boom, it doesn't sweep topside. So fucking close, right? Obviously, we normally target like an order block for TPs, so that would have been fine, but I can't even do these swing trades on my funded. So I'm gonna load up a personal account for these swing trades, these 4 hour order block ones, because they bang, like they're pretty good, right? So we knew we were gonna get a bullish reaction off this 4 hour order block. So coming down to our time frame, we get the tap into the 4 hour order block right here. Then we also get little internal sweep, but it's not really a sweep. That's not really a sweep because it full pushes through it. So we're pretty much, actually no, sorry. That's the liquidity. That's better. Yeah, that was that. Yep, so liquidity sweep plus the tap into the 4 hour order block. And when it does tap this 4 hour order block, we know we will get some kind of reaction. Especially once we get fucking everything else good. We get the move away. We get the 5 minute fair value gap created. And then I was at work, so I'll show you. I literally just set my order halfway the 5 minute fair value gap, roughly halfway. Then I got home, and it was up that close to the order block, because I had it as this 15-minute order block. It could have been this one, but this was just an extension of this candle was just an extension of this one because this has no bottom wick here, which means as soon as this candle closed, this just moved up and it did not come lower to fill any more imbalance in here. So it's still an order block. And then price nearly got to that shit. It didn't even get to it on ES. If it got to it on ES, I would have been out, but didn't even get to it on ES. And what RR were we looking at? Because I got in just on the halfway tap, 21, 309.5, 302. Wait, what? No, that's when I moved my stop loss. 284.25. Yeah, it's gonna be a little nice 1 to 1.5, but yeah, nah, didn't get it. I also entered straight away just because we know we'll get the reaction off the 4 hour. Plus we had the bullish breaker structure here, so I'm just at halfway the fair value gap. I'm just fucking waiting to get that shit. As well, there was a 1 minute continuation here. There's also 1 minute fair value gap fulfillment right there. Like I could have been in off of this candle and had my stops like down here. This candle. Probably further for the imbalance, probably. It would have been better RR, but it's calm. This was a good trade. It's just, yeah, it's weird how it didn't hit the order block. So it did that, and because we were against trend, obviously. So it nearly got there, started retracing, moved stops up. I think stops were up at this point. No, they weren't up. Because that's 5 minute. That's a 15, yeah. And then move stops up, and then move stops fully to break even. And eventually, yeah, it tapped it. And then stopped out. Then into New York, it ran deeper into the order block. And I think it also started filling. Yeah, it also ended up getting to halfway. I don't need that one anymore. What the fuck? Get the fuck off. It also ended up getting to halfway of this hourly imbalance, which it did not do on the initial tap here. But that happens at like 10, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. It's making the move away. Is there a position there? See, it doesn't tap, then here we go all the way through. Fulfillment, break a structure, retracement, probably a 15-minute, yeah. And you could be like, oh, it's sweeping this to continue bearish. But that's pretty weak in comparison to the 4-hour and hourly confluences down here. Like, we are in an overall bearish trend eventually. On a higher time frame, we're bullish, but we're low-key turning bearish on a higher time frame. Yeah, see this shit? It's getting crazy. But yeah, that's that. Ended up break even. Calm.